marafiki nao wanaweza nigeuka. Mara kwa mara maadui wanizunguka. Nitaishi kwa ahadi yako Bwana, uniachi,
Umeahidi ewe Bwana, uniachi. Hadi mwisho wa dahari ulisema uniachi. Wewe ni Mungu uliye mwaminifu siku zote. Mimi ninaiweka imani yangu kwako Baba. Umeahidi ewe Bwana, uniachi. Hadi mwisho wa dahari ulisema uniachi.
wewe ni Mungu.
Wewe ni Mungu uliye mwaminifu siku zote. Mimi ninaiweka imani yangu kwako Baba.
Thank you so much. A big round of applause to the TSC choir. Makofi out of that. Well done. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to be alive today. So why don't you help me turn to the person seated next to you and tell them, it's good to be alive. 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 And as always, turn to the other person and tell them, successful people look like you. Successful people look like you. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are celebrating teachers. We are celebrating teachers. We're celebrating teachers. If it wasn't for a teacher, I wouldn't be here. Welcome. I wouldn't be able to quote this particular poem by Marianne Williamson. She says, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You're a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightening about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. And it is not just in some of us, it is in all of us. And as we make our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. And as we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. That's what you do as teachers. We see your light, then you unconsciously give us the permission to also be a light. The screen, eyes on the screen. Because of a teacher, this boy from Karatina went global. Because of a teacher, this girl made Kenya proud. Eyes on the screen.
From Karatina in Nyeri County to Harvard University in the US. That's how far Kelvin Muriuki, old boy of Karima High School, has stretched his academic dream.
2013 was my first time outside Kenya, outside Africa. I was raised by two parents, and one of them passed on a year ago, so I'm now being raised by a single mother.
Ilitubidi tufanye kazi kwa nguvu, hata saa zingine tunaenda kwa vibarua, saa zingine hata yeye alikuwa anachota maji, anachotea watu maji, tunapata pesa.
Kelvin comes from a humble family in Tumutumu village. Kelvin completed his...
As a leader, I want to continue mentoring students as I am currently doing. I want to be able to tell kids from back home or from whichever school that they can eventually make it.
And the Oscar.
Ladies and gentlemen, that student, and I'm glad that one of the teachers is here. Please, just your name, and really, how does it feel to know that one of your students went global?
Thank you, Mwakazi. Good morning, everyone. I'm, of course, very delighted to see Kevin Muriuki on the board. That was my student at Karima Boys High School, who did us very proud in his...
Join the procession. Kapsabet High School. Kabisa. Thank you so much. Karibu sana. Thank you so much.
Umepiga?
Ta, ta, ta. Ta, ta.
It's been a real minute. How are you doing?
Wow. It's a long time. Good to see you. Nashukuru. Blessings.
Unaendelea vizuri?
Hey. Welcome, TSC Choir. Karibuni, karibuni. Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Karibuni sana. Karibuni sana, karibuni. Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Karibuni sana. Karibu sana. Welcome, thank you. Oh, nashukuru. Nyandarua County. Karibu sana. Karibu.
Yes.
Whoop.
Zip papa, zip papa. Check, check, check. Oh yes. Yes, yes, yes. Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Keep this out.
You are doing very well.
Thank you.
Check, 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 check.
Yes, sir.
Aboni boni banganga babele landokie. Utuwe indi mokolo ya bandoki bangala kanzambe. Tongo etani mokolo nzoto bamemi makambo. Naleli mama, naleli mama, naleli mama, naleli mama. Papa lolo papa kiyo wapie. Papa lolo papa kiyo wapie. Na mokili bandi makamoto teo osangela ngalia katika mokili le kabalanda yo ebaleza ngambi kuai boti yo koti na lingomba bando kibakiti seli yo miso Papa lolo
Babakio wapie, Papa Lolo Babakio wapie.
Papa Lolo. Oh yes.
Tuko straight.
Yeah.
Tuko straight. Sula waya wacha selenge.
Zambe akela mokili ati apema na mopepe apesa biso pema topema akela biso na edeni nyakati ya biso na boumbu sango nyoso I love you
Papa Lolo Babakio wapie Papa Lolo Babakio wapie.
Namukili bandi makamoto tefu osangela ngalia katika mokili leka balanda yo ebaleza ngambi kuwa baboti okoti na lingomba bando kibakiti selio miso
Papa Lolo Babakio wapie Papa Lolo Babakio wapie.
Wow.
Muziki wa Papa Lolo iteremshwa na Teacher Service Commission Choir zikiongozwa na Madam Esther, mama wa kazi. Onyeshe mdundo.
Pole pole.
Muziki bila jasho acha.
Wow. Well done. Asante sana, TSC Choir. Asante. Makofi to TSC Choir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the police band. Makofi at TSC Choir. Makofi out of Fadali. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. In the meantime, I'd kindly request that we find our seats. We settle down. We are ready to kick off. Thank you for being part of the procession. And part of the 15 Billion Trees Initiative. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the police band. Take it away, take it away. Administration, police band, we are ready for the Kenya National Anthem and the East African Community Anthem. All of us, let us be upstanding, please. welcome, welcome. Let us be upstanding, please. And as we remain standing, I'd kindly call upon Dr. Ruben Thamburi, Director Quality Assurance, Teacher Service Commission, for the opening prayer.
Shall we bow down for a word of prayer? Our Father and our God, this morning, we are so grateful that you have given us yet another World Teachers' Day, that we may celebrate our great teachers of this nation. We want to thank you for every visitor and all the stakeholders that have arrived this morning, that we may join together to celebrate day for our great teachers of this nation. We want to pray that your grace will be sufficient upon every speaker this morning and upon every activity, everlasting Father. And we want to confess together this morning, you are God, our confidence. And we want to bless you and honor you this morning. Be exalted in this event, our Father, even as we continue trusting upon you to guide and to watch over our teachers in the Republic of Kenya and in the world, everlasting God. We want to pray this morning that, dear Father, you will be God with us and God for us. For this we pray in Jesus' holy name. Amen. God bless you.
Thank you. And just before you sit, you know that we are in the global digital world. So why don't you get your phones, and please take that selfie with the person standing next to you. And just say, you know what, we are here, we're celebrating teachers. We're celebrating teachers. So take the phone, get the phone, get the phone, get the phone, get the phones. We may not stand like this again. Mheshimiwa, karibu. Wow, this is good. Thank you, fantastic. Take the selfies, post. Fantastic, well done, well done. The band as well. Administration, police, thank you so much. Asante sana, you may kindly take your seat once you take those selfies. Well done, well done. Teachers are making a difference globally. And here we are celebrating them. Fantastic. You may kindly take your seats. Thank you so much. Wow, wow. Celebrating teachers. Hashtag celebrating teachers is the hashtag. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You may kindly take your seats. Thank you so much. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome us here in a way that we will remember and appreciate. Ladies and gentlemen, please, thank you for being here. Thank you for your attention. Let us please welcome the Director, Administrative Services, TSC, Bwana Ibrahim Mumin. Karibu sana.
The Chairman, Teacher Service Commission, members of the TSC Commission, Commission Secretary, the MD Cooperative Bank, the Secretary General of all the unions, KUPET, KUT, KUSNET, the chairpersons of the associations of teachers, KESHA, KEPSHA, KEWOTA, principals of secondary schools, head teachers of primary schools, regional directors who are here, the county directors, all our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We will call our program to order. I wish to take this opportunity to welcome all the delegates, all the distinguished guests who have come to officiate in this function. We are here to celebrate the World Teachers' Day, and ours here is to thank God Almighty for giving us this opportunity once again. So our thanks go to God Almighty. And we will begin our program. I am sure by now every participant here has a program that is detailing the events of the day. So mine is to welcome you again to this ceremony. Our master of ceremony is none other than Johnson Mwakazi, a seasoned officer with the media. And before I hand over the mic, we would want to recognize the people who are with us here. I want the delegates. Can the RDs rise? Can the RDs rise and wave? Can the RDs rise and wave? Can the county directors rise and wave? Can the principals who are here stand up and wave? The principals, please. Can we have the head teachers waving? Can the awardees rise and we wave? The awardees, all the awardees, everybody who has come here for an award, thank you very much. So I want to, the guests of honor, the members of the commission, the union, SGs and associations will be introduced by the CEO and the chair. So mine is to hand over the mic to Johnson Mwakazi to lead the rest of the program. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Big round of applause, please. It's a remarkable day. We're celebrating teachers. No question about it. We are here because there was a teacher. There's a remarkable statement here. Somebody said, a good education can change anyone. A good teacher can change everything. A big round of applause to the teachers, ladies and gentlemen. And we want to celebrate this particular girl saying, you know what, I'm here because of the impact that these teachers have made in my life, and I have a poem for you. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause to Stella Kivuti. Stella Kivuti, welcome, welcome Stella Kivuti. Welcome Stella Kivuti. Sound, please. Thank you so much. Welcome. welcome. It's okay. In the meantime, if you thought Kenya is just in one island, you may be shocked, because up next we are going to be taken to Scotland. Oh yes, Scottish dance, get ready.
Bear with us as we fix the sound, please and thank you. I know you are wondering who is Stella Kivuti and it's just men on stage. Here I am. Now, I say this poem with a sense of urgency. At the heart of the world is a classroom in need of teachers to be the beacon of light, to guide young minds through the darkest of nights. Let me paint the scene. In a bustling city where car horns fill the air and buildings kiss the sky, lived a girl named Maya. In her eyes, she had a dream to realize. She wanted a career for herself as a scientist. But the shortage of teachers nearly destroyed this. Her classroom was overcrowded. The resources were thin. With one teacher for everyone, where was she supposed to begin? But Miss Kimaita, with a spark in her eye, said, Maya, you see, like those buildings, we'll reach for the skies. In a remote village, where the river runs wide, lived a young boy named Ali with dreams to confide. You see, he wanted to be a writer, to weave words with grace and expertise. But the shortage of teachers nearly destroyed this. With his pen and his journal, his companions in need, but where was he supposed to find the guidance to read? But Mrs. Onyango, his teacher, with wisdom to spare, said, Ali, let us explore words beyond compare. In a one-room schooled house, on a faraway hill, lived a boy named Sekane with a dream to fulfill. He wanted to be an artist. To share art was his heart's deepest yearn. with colors and canvases. He was free. His spirit could soar. But the classrooms were empty. He needed more. But Mr. Mbogo, his teacher, so wise, said, Sekani, let your imagination rise. From the crowded streets to the quietest of valleys, the teacher shortage affects everyone. Boys, girls, men, and women. It is a global imperative in which we need to address, to reverse it so we can progress, not regress. We want to be able to have teachers, not just the numbers. We want hearts and souls, dedicated educators to fulfill their roles, to nurture the minds of the young and bright, to kindle a spark, ignite the light. So in this journey of learning, we must stand together to empower our teachers, increase their numbers all over the land so that no one will lack. So let us tell this story, make it a worldwide call, ensure that no child's dream shall lack or fall. The future that we want to see, our teachers are at the core. So let us reverse this shortage, open that door, so that in every classroom, whether in the villages so small or in the cities so grand, in every corner of this land, let us understand this. The teachers we need for the education that we seek can only be achieved through collaborative effort. Only then, by working hand in hand, will we truly, truly achieve. Thank you.
Na 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 na. This is for the teachers we want, for the education we need. Hata kwa mziki tu, hata kwa kuimba tu ni walimu tu.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. A big round of applause, please, Stella. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well done. Well done. Good to see you. Boom. Wow, thank you so much. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, the Scottish dance. Where is the Scottish dance? Makofi out tafadhali as they come. Welcome, 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 welcome. So we'll have the Scottish dance later a bit because of time. But I'm sure they're ready, they're ready, they're ready. Okay, they are ready. Makofi out tafadhali. The products of teachers. Karibuni. them a big round of applause. Go ahead, conquer the world. Conquer the world. Well done. Go ahead and conquer the world. Excellent, excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Indeed, it's true. Somebody said, teaching kids to count is fine, but teaching them what counts is best. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready. And to give us now the opening, welcoming remarks, please, video please, let's have video.
He previously served as Permanent Secretary in the Office of the Vice President and Ministry of Home Affairs. He has so far led the team of staff at Kenya School of Government to develop high-level training curricula, research agenda and consultancy programs that have been instrumental in the transformation of the public service in Kenya and the region, and raised the school's standing to international standards. Please welcome the Kenya School of Government Director General and CEO, Professor Ludeki Chwea.
And to represent him, we have Dr.
The Chairman, Teacher Service Commission, commissioners of the Teacher Service Commission, the CEO, Teacher Service Commission, Secretary General, NAT, Secretary General and Chairman of other institutions, principals present, board members of management present of high schools and primary schools, head teachers, teachers present, distinguished awardees, and all ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am honored this morning to welcome you to Kenya School of Government as you celebrate the 5th World Teachers Day. Allow me to state on the onset that my name is Dr. Josephine Mwanzia, representing our CEO, who is currently on leave. Receive his warm welcome to Kenya School of Government. I am a registered teacher, having been registered in 1991, and I am still in good standing. The Director General, I am the Director in charge of Academic Affairs at the Kenya School of Government, and we appreciate the partnership that we have had with Teacher Service Commission and all the teachers. Allow me to state briefly that we value your partnership and we are humbled that you have chosen Kenya School of Government as the venue to celebrate this momentous auspicious occasion of awarding teachers. Allow me to state that we have many programs that can help build capacity of teachers and the educational institutions to be able to be more to improve performance and to be more productive. And I welcome you to sample some of those programs because we seek to help the educational institutions to perform and exceed the mandates that have been given to you. Once again, I am humbled to welcome you and we are very happy to host you. We value your feedback and we will be happy to continue working with you. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Officially welcomed, Asante Sana. A big round of applause to the Kenya School of Government. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know that we are live on Citizen TV. Oh yeah, big round of applause. And remember, a smile is the easiest way to improve your looks. You don't need any makeup, so keep those smiles. Ladies and gentlemen, very quickly because of time, let's celebrate the Kenya Women Teachers Association, KEWOTA. Big round of applause for them. We have Kenya Private Schools Association, a big round of applause for them as well. We have Kenya Primary Schools Head Teachers, Makofi yao tafadhali, Association. We have Kenya Secondary Schools Heads Association, Makofi yao tafadhali. We have Kenya Union of Special Needs Education Teachers here, Makofi yao tafadhali pia. We have Kenya Association of International Schools well represented. We have Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers, KUPPET. Kenya National Union of Teachers, NUT. Well done, KICD, well represented here. Equity Bank, Mwalimu Sacco, Cooperative Bank, a big round of applause to all of them. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to kick off, but in a gentle way, one of our key leaders is here, and we want to honor him before he leaves. But the one who will invite him, let's have the video a bit, let's have the video. Ladies and gentlemen, the one to invite him.
She has trained both locally and internationally in corporate governance, public procurement, policy formation, ICT, proactive management and business excellence models, among others. Please welcome the Teachers Service Commission Secretary and CEO, Dr. Nancy Macharia.
Our chief guest, who is our chairperson, our commissioners, the UNESCO Regional Director, Mheshimiwa Kiarie, Mheshimiwa Milemba, all the teachers' unions present here today who are social partners, all the teacher associations, our partners in every way, especially those who have sponsored this event, and especially the MD Core Bank, Secretary General KUPPET, Secretary General NAT, CEO Mwalimu National, MD Minet, and Equity. Not that there is any sponsor who hasn't done anything, but these ones went an extra mile. I know I'll come back, but as you know, when you have politicians in the house, they always break the rules. And you will excuse me because he then tells me he wants to talk to us and he must go for another meeting in Bunge, but he is also a teacher. Now, I have just asked with humility from the chairperson at TSC to allow us to break these protocols so that he can then talk the way he wants, and then he leaves. And you know, he's giving me a lot of problems since I got to know him way back, and I can't just say no. Please welcome Mheshimiwa Kiarie. Thank you. A teacher by profession.
Good morning, teachers. Well, Madam CEO is allowed to say those things. I actually did not say any of what she said. And the only reason why she can get away with that is because I've known her for very many years. And when she said that she's having the World Teachers Day here today, she asked me to not attend to my event in the Dagoretti South constituency, which is happening, to be here today. And I honored the invite. Unfortunately, I'm chairing a committee in Bunge, and we shall be sitting at midday, and that is why I had requested to be able to have this moment to just say hello. Good morning, teachers, and I'm really honored to be here on World Teachers Day. And what an amazing theme you have today. The teachers we need for the education we want. And it begs the question, who is that teacher we need for a time such as this? A time when the world is well into the 4th industrial revolution. We are talking about artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, robotics, blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, and all these advances that are happening in this time that we are living. It is a great man, Martin Luther King, who tells us that the function of education is to make one to think intensively and critically, and that character and wisdom is the product of a good education. So who is that teacher today in Kenya at a time such as this who will be able to deliver the education we need for this generation and the future to come? And I want you to walk down this road with me. Think about it this way. You're in class and you're teaching today. You're teaching from a book that was written by a man or a woman who is probably 50 years old today. If they are 50 years today, it means that they were taught by a teacher who was taught by Carrie Francis. Carrie Francis must have taught many years ago when Kenya was not even independent back then. Meaning that Carrie Francis was teaching out of a book that must have been written out of another century. A book written probably in the 18th century. So it means we might be in class teaching something that might be obsolete by the time our learner gets out of class. The child that we are teaching today, we see them every time that the results are out. The child is asked, what do you want to be? And the child says, I want to be a neurosurgeon. That is the big one. A few will say, I want to be an engineer. A few will say, I want to be a lawyer. But what will neurosurgery, what will engineering, what will law be looking in the year 2040? At a time when artificial intelligence can fit in a mobile phone, and I can ask that phone any question, and it will answer with the exactitude and the correctness of an A student. What will exams be looking like in the future when a child is not required to cram, but a child is required to know where to go and gather that knowledge? Teachers, lazima tujiite kamkutano, tujiulize, is what we are teaching today relevant for the fourth industrial revolution, for a time such as this, for today and for the future? And I want to offer to you that we are here at a time when technology is so amazing, we might want to rethink that teacher we are creating today. The teacher might be the person who points the student or the learner to the place where they can gather information. The teacher will no longer be the person who we learned in teaching class. We used to be told that when you walk into the class, the mind of a child is tabula rasa. We would be told that your business is to transfer what you know to the mind of the learner. That time is long gone. The teacher shall no longer be the conduit for transfer of education. The teacher shall be the guide to show the student where to look for knowledge. The teacher then becomes a partner in development. And I want to speak as a member of parliament coming from Dagoretti South constituency, where we are partnering with teachers to do the most amazing things. In Dagoretti South constituency, we have been able in the last 6 years to recondition, repurpose, and reconstruct all our primary schools. Ukikuja Dagoretti South constituency, utakuta mwalimu anafundisha kwa darasa ambayo inafanana ni kama ni darasa ya academy in a public school. After the reconstruction of our primary schools, with the help of the teachers and the education fraternity, we have been able to, in the last 6 years, to construct 6 new secondary schools in 6 years. We are now finalizing the 6th one. But most importantly, even on the soft issues, we have been able to, with the partnership with the teacher, to be able to bring up a child who is holistic, not only in academics, but also in extracurricular. In the last 5 years, the Dagoretti South constituency has been the champions in drama. They have been the champions in football. They have been the champions in basketball. They have been the champions in rugby. And of course, you know, this is, to quote the Swahili, ukiona vielea, ujue zimefanya nini? Vimeundwa. But I am saying this knowing that beyond the brick and mortar, we also want to attend to the soft issues. Dagoretti South constituency is the only constituency in the Republic with a comprehensive school feeding program. Today, we shall be serving 22,000 lunches at lunchtime. We have worked with the teachers to make them understand that the work of the teacher in class is not to look for firewood or to look for maize or to look for beans or to transact in the business of a gunny bag. The business of the teacher is to be an instructor in class. And that is why we have Chakula ya Kiarie in the Dagoretti South constituency, feeding 22,000 learners every day. Teachers, mine was to provoke you to imagine what the teaching profession should look for today and for the future. I want to finish by reminding us that we all went to teaching school. We all went through the pedagogy of education. We learned about the history of education, the psychology of education. And so we celebrate you today. When you celebrate our teachers, the psychology of education was teaching us that if you want to reinforce an act or a behavior, you reward the good behavior and you punish the bad behavior. So I want to celebrate with you all the awardees who shall be awarded today. And I want to commend the commission, right from the chair to the secretariat and everybody in the commission for organizing such an amazing Teachers' Day. And we, the teachers of Kenya, feel celebrated today. Thank you very much for this opportunity. My name is John K.J. Kiarie, Member of Parliament, Dagoretti South Constituency, and the chairman of the Committee on Communication, Information, and Innovation. Johnston, you'll allow me to recognize my colleagues who are here, and I want to recognize my colleague also sitting in the speakers panel, an accomplished teacher by his own right, the one and only Mwalimu Omboko Milema is with us. Mpigieni makofi. He is a great unionist. Also with us, we have an amazing teacher, a leader by her own right, the one and only Honorable Catherine Wambilianga. Mpigieni makofi. And they say, once a teacher, always a teacher. In Bunge, we also say, once an MP, always a Mheshimiwa. I want to recognize Mheshimiwa Tanui, Julius Tanui, he's in the house, also a unionist. Tafadhali mpigieni makofi. I want to appreciate them because, Madam CEO, these are your partners. As a commission, under Article 237, independent as you're supposed to be, you want to trust these people in Parliament to be your voice, the voice of teachers. When teachers have a problem, utilize the instruments available to us in Parliament. We can ask questions. We can bring your petitions. We can request for statements on your behalf. And when anybody wants to infringe on the right of the commission, as an independent commission, these are the soldiers that will stand on the floor of the House to defend the teaching profession. Thank you very much. Let us keep up the good character of the teacher so that the children who we bring up, when they asked what they want to be, tusikie wengine wakisema they want to be teachers when they grow up. Thank you very much, Walimu. It's a great honor.
Thank you so much, and we want to reward you as well for challenging all of us. Future focus.
Always a teacher.
Always a teacher.
Who are you?
Walimu John Kiarie Waweru.
Asante sana. Makofi tafadhali. Ladies and gentlemen, in the next 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers Secretary General, Akelo Misori. Makofi yake tafadhali, 2 minutes please. I have a timer here, so be guided. Immediately after that, we'll have the Secretary General of Kenya National Union of Teachers. Karibu sana. Makofi yake tafadhali.
Thank you so much, MC, to the chairman of the commission, colleagues from the union, the CEO to the commission, teachers, invited guests, Kuppet's power. Kuppet power. I come here just to make one comment. The teachers we need for the education we want, we must be strategic. You realize members of parliament are saying they have given food to 22,000 learners this lunch. And he has forgotten to say he has given one lunch to one teacher. Teachers we need on this particular day must be strategic. We appreciate all partners for giving us support, for celebrating us. And I also want to celebrate posthumously my own teacher, Madam Patricia Onoka, who saw me through standard 1, 2, 3. That's why when I grow up, I always want to be a teacher. Teachers we need must be well motivated. The commission, you must pay as well. Kuppet power.
Kuppet power indeed. A big round of applause, please. Up next.
Allow me, please. I'm very sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I was given 2 minutes, I thought those ones were too little. But in the room are Kuppet members. The national chairman is here and is also about to leave. Could I have all the members of Kuppet upstanding? Thank you so much. Could I have all our staff also upstanding? Thank you so much. And all the teachers, we celebrate you.
Indeed, thank you so much. Asante sana. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Bwana Collins. Big round of applause, please. Karibu sana.
Thank you very much, MC. The Chairman Teacher Service Commission and the commissioners, Madam CEO Teacher Service Commission and your team, invited guests to this important function to celebrate teachers in the whole world. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Yes, this is Kenya National Union of Teachers Secretary General. I did not come alone. I came along with a strong team from Kenya National Union of Teachers led by the National Chairman, Patrick Karinga Munuhe, National Treasurer, my brother James Mwandiku, the Deputy Secretary General, Hesbon Otieno, Deputy National Treasurer, First National Women Rep, Assistant Secretary General, and my colleagues in the technical wing of Kenya National Union of Teachers. Yes, today, we are celebrating teachers in the world. I listened carefully to my brother, Mheshimiwa Kiarie, and I think we must all accept that for the teacher we need, for the education we want, the world is transforming. And in fact, we must all agree that we must walk side by side with the evolving education system. I want to say here and now that Kenya National Union of Teachers will forever support the teachers in this republic, and we want to appeal to the Teachers Service Commission, our partner. We must work together as teacher trade unions and the Teachers Service Commission, the employer, for us to realize the teacher we want for the education, the teacher we need for the education we want. We cannot work solo as teachers, and Teacher Service Commission cannot work solo as the employer. I want to say here and now, and even applaud my brother Akelo Misori. A teacher who is well catered for is the teacher who shall perform and lead to the quality education to the extent that we get this education that we want. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, it was not a speech day for me. We shall have our speeches in Kitui because Kenya National Union of Teachers has organized a national celebration for post-World Teachers Day in Kitui. You are all most welcome. Asanteni sana.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much indeed.
Solidarity.
Solidarity.
Solidarity. Solidarity. Thank you so much.
Well done. Solidarity. Well done. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, at this particular moment, we've heard from the gentlemen, but we also have very powerful women. Please welcome the Kenya Women Teachers Association CEO Benta Opande. Makofi yake tafadhali. 2 minutes, please. 2 minutes. Karibu sana.
The Chair of the Commission, Dr. Jamlek Muturi, the CEO of the Commission, Dr. Nancy Macharia, all the honorable commissioners, I salute you, all invited guests, stakeholders, and all protocols observed, but more so, our invited teachers. Good morning. I have been given 2 minutes, although I had a beautiful presentation about what Kiari has just talked about. So I'll take those 2 minutes to quickly introduce my team. Just stand up. I have my national chair, newly confirmed in Kisumu, Modesta Akaki. I have my national treasurer, Jacinta. I have the staff from Kewata. Please stand quickly. I have a very important partner with a laptop project from, where are you? Just greet. And many other people who have supported us. We have some teachers who are outside. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a wonderful day that we celebrate every year. And I think we should be given 2 days, Madam CEO, to celebrate this day. We have a lot to talk about. Just like what Mheshimiwa Kare has just talked about. If we want an education that is going to meet the standards, international standards, then we must have the correct value of teachers who have the right content. And we have gone 10 steps ahead as Kewata to start the laptop project. In our laptop project, we are supplying laptops to teachers, and these laptops have got books which have already been embedded in them, around 140 textbooks which are digitalized. Our members now can carry a laptop and go with it to class without carrying textbooks, so long as that school has a projector. But if the school has students who have got laptops, then the learning is more exciting, more captivating, and children are learning a lot. In that laptop, you can generate, as a teacher, your lesson plans, your records of work, your scheme of service, a scheme of work, and everything that you require is in that gadget. And we are providing it as a loan, which is given by MyCredit, who is also our partner. If you need to know more about that, then you'll contact me. That is 1 minute. I have 1 more minute to go. So we are encouraging teachers to enhance their skills in digital learning and also digital teaching. Because once we have teachers who can teach using the gadget that we have, we will not need to be crying about shortage of teachers. Because one teacher can teach 300 kids in 1 hour, and the feedback can be provided immediately. And in that laptop, we also have a project where the teachers can earn income. You simply need to upload questions on that laptop through a program called Rudito. And once you upload that question, we have very senior retired teachers who are auditing those questions. And when your question is picked, it is like TikTok. When your question is picked, you are paid through your wallet, which is in that laptop, and that money you withdraw it using M-Pesa. So you will not need to be crying about many other things that we see. We want you to have a side hustle as you do your normal duty, that is teaching. Finally, I want to say that our objective and our flagship project is to ensure that the teacher has more money in the pocket and also has better skills. I want to appeal to our partners, especially in the trade union movement, to come, we sit down together and see how we can support our teachers in this environment. It is so important that we do not leave teachers in the 20th century. We are moving very fast.
Thank you, sir.
And lastly, I must say our position as Kenya women teachers on the ongoing debate on the reforms on education. The Teacher Service Commission was established because of over 28 days of strike by the Kenya National Union of Teachers. Teachers suffered, some people were arrested. And that independence that was created in the 2010 Constitution should be guarded. Our position is that the independence of the Teacher Service Commission must remain. That is why we have reached where we are as women, especially as women teachers, because our numbers have grown and our teachers, women teachers who are in leadership, now it is almost 50-50 because of that independence. Please let us support the Commission in this journey, and we ask all members of Parliament present to carry that message home. Thank you and enjoy this day.
Thank you, Madam Bent. A big round of applause. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, very quickly, we'll have the Kenya Union of Special Needs Education Teachers, Mr. Torome. 2 minutes when you hear the sound of the music. I kindly request that you wind up. Big round of applause to Bwana Torome. Karibu sana.
Good afternoon. Is it till morning? The CEO Teacher Service Commission, the Chair Teacher Service Commission, all invited guests, good morning. Good morning. Since the time I realized who am I, that is from the President Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi, then we came to Kibaki, then Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Commission after commission, commission after commission, commission after commission. And the last one, targeting the Teacher Service Commission. We cannot agree to go back times when the DEO's office was used for the promotion of teachers. Since the Teacher Service Commission now is an independent commission, even if those promotions are few, there is fairness. There is, we cannot go back to where we came from. The members of Parliament, tafadhali mutusaidie. Nyinyi ndio mko pale kwa ile floor. And finally, Madam Wabianga, na kuomba, na Omboko Milaba, is he still here? Or Kiarie? The KRA Act, the policy for persons with disability, to be reviewed after every 3 years. That one, and then muangalie. Tafadhalini muende muangalie. Nashukuru kwa hayo yote. Asante.
Okay.
I had my team, wherever you are, you can stand up and wave the crowd.
Wherever you are, let's celebrate them. Thank you so much indeed. Asante sana. Ladies and gentlemen, celebrating teachers. We want to celebrate all those who have invested in making this day a success. So a big round of applause to all the partners. Makofi out of Adali. They have contributed immensely to make this day a success. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to the key sponsor of this event. Big round of applause to Cooperative Bank. Director, Retail and Business Banking, Bwana William Dumia. Karibu sana. Makofi yake tafadhali, 2 minutes. Representing the Managing Director, Cooperative Bank. Karibu sana.
God is good, and all the time. My name is William Dumia. I'm the Director of Retail and Business Banking at the Cooperative Bank of Kenya. And I'm delighted to be here on behalf of my Group Managing Director, Dr. Gideon Muriuki. TSC Commission Chairman, Dr. Jamlek Muturi, TSC CEO, Nancy Masharia, all directors from the regional office, UNESCO, teacher union representatives, and all invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Cooperative Bank of Kenya is delighted to be here with you today on this auspicious occasion as we join hands in celebrating teachers around the world. Teachers are the guiding lights who lead us the path to knowledge and wisdom. Their dedication and hard work leave an indelible mark on our journey of learning. In the transitional life, we entrust our children to the teachers for their future. The future of any country lies in the hands of these children that are definitely guided by the teachers. So teachers, and I'm so proud to be standing here in front of all amazing teachers that have nurtured me as a person also, and I'm very grateful that I'm here speaking to you. The early mornings that you teachers normally have, the late long hours, the hard work, the notes that you prepare, the countless exams and the questions that you take kids through, and other parents, it's quite something that you do, and we really celebrate all of you. The discipline that you impart on us, the sacrifice, we cannot mention all that you have done in the past. In the prevailing world, there are new realities that have come, and these realities require a different way of navigating them. Some of the new realities is that we have a digital explosion. Today, even in our environments where we work, in the banking sector, digital is the way to go. The world has become more of a global village. A child in Japan is competing with a child in Kenya. Online, virtual, data is the new currency. Working from home, artificial intelligence, robotics, increased use of technological tools. There is a new generation that is coming out, and many other things are about millennials, mental wellness, climate change are the new realities that teachers are now faced with to address the future of our nation. This year's theme clearly is well addressing those issues, and the theme is clearly focusing on the 21st century requirements. I'm so delighted that this realization is being taken very seriously, as whatever you churn out from the schools is the product of the kids that we take up in the institutions that we run, and the value that we get out of them is out of the work that has been done by the teachers. Over the past years, Cooperative Bank have worked very closely with the TSC and other teachers organizations, and will continue sponsoring not only this event, but many other sessions and events that you'll be carrying out, and we are more than happy to be part of this great team. As CoBank, we pledge to continue supporting the teachers' fraternity, the TSC Secretariat, to cater for the financial needs of all the teachers. We have various products. I may mention some. We have personal loans that are discounted. We have salary advance that are digital. We have discounted mortgage products at 9.9% currently, one of the cheapest currently in the market. We have asset finance products for used and new motor vehicles. We are doing leasing for motor vehicles for buses and schools, transaction accounts, business accounts, including insurance. Our presence is all over the country. We have over 180 branches, over 17,000 agents, and we want to invite you to patronize our services. On behalf of our Group Managing Director, Dr. Gideon Muriuki, accept our deepest gratitude to this great team. Asanteni sana, and God bless you all.
Thank you. Thank you so much to all the partners. It's about working together. That's how we make a difference. So once again, a big round of applause to all the partners who have invested in making this day a success, celebrating teachers. Ladies and gentlemen, now to our first speaker, development partner. Give me the screen, please.
He has over 20 years of experience in international educational development leadership, program design, implementation and administration, having worked for USAID and UNICEF. Please welcome UNESCO Regional Office Director Mamadou Lamy Sow.
A big round of applause, please. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. All protocol observed. Dr. Jamulek Muturi, Commission Chairman, Teacher Service Commission, Kenya. Dr. Nancy Macharia, Commission Secretary, Teacher Service Commission. Honorable members of the Kenyan Parliament here present this morning, Dr. James Gishia Njogu, Acting Secretary General, Kenya National Commission for UNESCO, practicing and classroom teachers, representative of the Ministry of Education, academia, development partners, and civil society organizations, distinguished guests and participants, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very pleased to be here today to join you in celebrating the World Teachers' Day. World Teachers' Day has been celebrated each year since 1994 on the 5th of October to recognize all teachers around the globe. World Teachers' Day is co-convened in partnerships with the International Labour Organization, ILO, UNICEF, and Education International. It commemorates the anniversary of the adoption of the 1966 ILO UNESCO recommendation concerning the status of teachers, which sets benchmarks regarding the rights and responsibilities of teachers and standards for their initial preparation and further education, recruitment, employment, and teaching and learning conditions. The recommendation concerning the status of higher education teaching personnel was adopted in 1997 and complement the 1966 recommendation by covering teaching personnel in higher education. Celebration of World Teacher Day emphasizes on how teachers are transforming education, but also reflects on the support they need to fully deploy their talents and vocation, and to rethink the way ahead for the profession globally. The 2023 celebrations, being a teacher, provides the unique opportunity to make a transformative and lasting impact on the lives of others, contributing to shaping sustainable futures and offering personal fulfillment to each of us. However, the world faces an unprecedented global teacher shortage, exacerbated by a decline in their working conditions and status. With this year's theme, the teachers we need for the education we want, the global imperative to reverse the teacher shortage. The 2023 celebration aims to put the importance of stopping the decline in the number and quality of teachers and then starting to increase that number at the top of the global agenda. Through various activities, World Teachers Day advocate for a dignified and valued teaching profession, analyzes their challenges, and showcase inspiring practices to attract, retain, and motivate teachers and educators around the globe. It also examines the ways in which education systems, societies, communities, and families recognize, appreciate, and actively support teachers. I would like to now read the joint message from Ms. Audrey Azoulay, the Director General of UNESCO, Mr. Gilbert Humbo, the Director General of the International Labour Organization, Ms. Catherine Roussel, the Executive Director of UNICEF, Mr. David Edwards, the General Secretary, Education International for World Teachers Days. Joint message, quotes, the teachers we need for the education we want, the global imperative to reverse the teacher shortage. Better than 1,000 days of diligent study is one day with a great teacher. It's a Japanese proverb. If we are to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals by 2030, in particular, the goal of achieving equitable and quality education, we need relevant and innovative pedagogies that prepare the learners of today for the transformation needed by society in a rapidly changing world. Teachers are one of the pillars on which this transformation depends. Research has repeatedly found that teachers are the single most important school-level variable for improving students' outcomes. The centrality of teachers to the future of education was reaffirmed at the United Nations Transforming Education Summit last year, culminating in the establishment of the high-level panel on the teaching profession. This renewed focus on teachers is timely as the world currently faces a severe global teacher shortage. Halfway to the Sustainable Development Goal, 44 million teachers still need to be recruited globally to meet universal and secondary education needs by 2030, with 15 million of those required in sub-Saharan Africa, according to newly released data from UNESCO and the Teacher Task Force. Rural, marginalized, and forcibly displaced communities often face the most chronic shortages of qualified teachers. The fundamental cause of this global shortage is the diminishing attractiveness of the teaching profession, which undermines the recruitment of new teachers and produces high levels of attrition among those in service, especially within the first 3 to 5 years of entering the workforce. Teachers can typically expect to be paid less than if they entered other professions, requiring similar levels of qualification, whilst also finding themselves increasingly overburdened by additional responsibilities and administrative tasks. Due to these poor working conditions, teaching is often viewed negatively as a profession of the last resort, and teachers are not given the recognition and status they deserve. The report from the International Commissions on the Futures of Education reimagining our futures together, a new social contract for education, recommends that the teaching profession being reimagined as a collaborative profession. To do so, it is essential to shift the way in which we perceive teachers. They should be valued as key agents in renewing the social contract for education. Teachers are lifelong learners, catalysts for change, creators and facilitators of knowledge, and mentors who engage students and support them in understanding the complex challenges and realities of our world today. Today, on World Teachers' Day celebration, we celebrate teachers' critical role and the great importance of reversing the global teacher shortage. We call upon countries, governments, civil society organizations, communities to ensure that teaching is transformed everywhere into a more attractive and valorized profession where teachers are valued, trusted, and adequately supported to meet the needs of every learner. Bold actions must be taken if we are to reverse the current decline and successfully increase teacher numbers. This is the end of the joint message on the occasion of this year's World Teacher Day. I thank you all for your attention and good celebration.
Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Mamadou. Merci. Ladies and gentlemen, valued teacher, trusted teacher. And ladies and gentlemen, we heard from her earlier on, and she's back, focusing on you, the teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, please. She has trained both locally and internationally in corporate governance, public procurement, policy formation, ICT, proactive management and business excellence models, among others. Please welcome the Teachers Service Commission Secretary and CEO, Dr. Nancy Macharia.
Thank you once again. But we could give a better clap to the UNESCO Regional Director, please. Thank you. I know we still have some of our partners here whom we will still have time to engage with. Please let us have the Private Schools Association rise. We shall still give them some time to talk later on if they are here, the international schools. Please give them a round of applause. The Kenya Primary Schools head teachers represented here, thank you. We have the Kenya Secondary School Heads Association. Yeah. And now, because I was here, all protocols observed, I'll still rise, I'll ride on the protocols that others have gone through. Let me now take this chance, Chief Guest, to introduce our Secretariat. Please rise. TSC Secretariat. Muko ama hamuko? Clap for them, please. All the other employees of the Commission, the teachers, including Missouri. All the teachers present, led by Missouri and Collins. Wacha tuone ule hata simama basi. Asante, let's clap for them. Thank you very much. Please let me once again recognize the sponsors because they hold a very, we wouldn't be here were it not for the sponsors. Sponsors rise again, let us clap for you. All the sponsors, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. So I'm extremely excited to be part of this great annual event of celebrating the World Teachers' Day. I welcome all of you to this event. and to confirm to you that the Teachers Service Commission fraternity, and I know the chairman will be talking about it, is fully committed to ensure the welfare of teachers as its primary responsibility. This occasion is significant since it brings to the fore the significant role that teachers play in the provision of quality education. I think something that has already been addressed by our regional director, UNESCO. The theme of this year's World Day is the teachers we need for education we want, the global imperative to reverse the teacher shortage. This is a timely theme as it reflects the critical role that is being played by the teachers in ensuring the education programs are delivered to address societal needs. As one of the scholars, Christopher Pine, said, "A quality education begins with the best teachers." Please clap for teachers. And he went on to say, quality of an education system cannot exceed the quality of teachers. So when you see us succeeding in education, who is at the forefront? Teachers. This day honors teachers around the globe and celebrates their contribution to the shaping of the future of their learners and their nations. It also examines the ways in which education systems, societies, communities, and employers recognize, appreciate, and actively support teachers. One would ask then, what is there to celebrate the Kenyan teacher for in the past 1 year? And I'm not talking about the past 1 year because teachers have not done well in the other years. I'm just saying this because teachers have done exceedingly well in Kenya. I cannot enumerate all their gains, but let me just look at the 1 year. And I just wish to outline 6 reasons why we are celebrating them today. One is the restoration of the normal school calendar. From 2020 to 2022, our country mounted a heavily constricted school calendar, which contained a heavily constricted program and heavily put pressure on the teacher and learner. The aim was to work towards the normalizing of the school calendar. Today, therefore, we celebrate our teachers for soaking all the pressure over the past 2 years, which has enabled us achieve the normal school calendar year in 2023. 2, the transitioning of grade 6 learners to grade 7. The Kenyan teacher has been instrumental this year in successfully transitioning the grade 6 learners to grade 7 in 2023. This has been no mean task as the junior school level under the CBC was being introduced to our school this year. The fact that our teachers have successfully swum into the deep junior secondary school waters this year and guided our learners exceptionally well is something we must celebrate today. Third is the participation in CBC retooling process. This year, in between the normal duties, 72,250 teachers have participated in the retooling exercise to ensure they are compliant with the CBC. This involved the newly recruited teachers, head teachers, and teachers deployed from primary to junior secondary school, and also teachers drawn from private schools. The fact that these teachers managed to attend the sessions, while at the same time they were expected to attend to their normal school programs, is indeed a reason to celebrate them. This has enhanced the pedagogical content knowledge, implementation for the newly recruited teachers currently handling grade 7. The Commission celebrates the pre-primary and primary school teachers who have embraced implementation of CBC and are tirelessly assisting the Kenyan learner to acquire the required core competencies and values. In line with this year's World Teachers' Day theme, to increase teachers' presence in classroom, the Kenya Kwanza government has recruited 56,000 teachers. Please give a hearty clap to our government. I wish to also announce that we'll be retooling these teachers countrywide starting tomorrow, 16th to 13th October 2023, which will involve the 36,000 teachers recruited in January 2023 and 20,000 teachers recruited in August 2023. You can give the commissioner clap, Wana. We are trying. Then fourth reason why we should celebrate our teachers is the successful review of the 2021-2025 CBA. Part of our celebrations this year includes the fact that, unlike other sectors, teachers have successfully renegotiated the CBA for higher salaries of up to 9.5%. I wish to congratulate all officials of the respective trade unions for putting their best foot forward as they sat on the negotiation table to ensure quick conclusion of the CBA. Please recognize our social partners. The fifth reason why we should be celebrating our teachers is that they are going to undertake the 2023 national examinations. It's that season again. As I said earlier, the Kenyan teacher has restored the normal academic calendar for schools. As a result, our national examinations and assessments are set to start on October 30, 2023. Last week, we launched the examinations season, which has culminated in countrywide briefings this week to be attended by 71,760 center managers. For the purpose of 2023 national examinations, the TSC has vetted a total of 223,223 teachers who will serve as supervisors and invigilators, while 37,731 will perform the role of examiners. We must celebrate our teachers for doing a splendid job in guiding our candidates for the important national examinations. I am again very confident that the teachers that we have earmarked to guide the administration of examinations will carry out responsibilities as guided under the Kenya National Examinations Council regulations. And sixth, the TSC recognizes that a professional and committed service is crucial for improved learning outcomes in Kenya. Our commitment is to continue to work towards transforming and elevating teaching as a profession. In this case, the Commission has recognized teachers who have demonstrated exemplary performance in management and delivery of the curriculum, including co-curriculum activities for quality education. The process has been carried out in adherence with the TSC performance, recognition, reward, and sanction policy framework. As a result, we are today honoring 592 teachers, 200 who are present with us here to represent all the others who we couldn't accommodate here today for their outstanding service as outlined in the policy. These teachers have posted outstanding performance both at individual and teams in academic, co-curricular activities, and community service. Some have been recognized nationally and internationally, as you will see shortly when we present them with various awards. Let us take time to think about our teachers, to pray for our teachers, to celebrate them, to admire them, to give them support for all their contributions in elevating the teaching profession. Today isn't a day for long speeches. You know, we started the other day with planting trees, and we wish to ask you to continue with the planting of trees, as we also, our county directors in the field, will be rewarding these teachers, other teachers who couldn't come here in the counties. It is a day to honor our teachers. I therefore wish to invite the chairman of the TSC, Dr. Jamlik Muturi, to make his speech, and he is the man of the hour. Thank you.
Thank you.
As a career educationist, he has had a long, illustrious
Commission.
In charge of education, science, technology and ICT. Lectured both in local and international universities. Please welcome the Teachers Service Commission Chairman, Dr. Jamlek Muturi John.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The CEO, the Ministry of Education officials present, my colleague commissioners with me, honorable members of parliament who are here and the ones that have already left, secretary generals and chairmen of the teacher unions are present, UNESCO representative present here, all the other partners and stakeholders, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Allow me to start by recognizing my colleagues in the commission. The Vice Chair, Madam Leila, please stand and wave the cloud. Let us appreciate her. Thank you. We have Commissioner Adano, please stand and let us appreciate Commissioner Adano. Thank you. We have Commissioner Anseta, please let's appreciate her. Then Commissioner Oucho, let's appreciate him. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, today, the 5th of October 2023, we join the global community to celebrate the World Teachers' Day. This day provides the opportunity to celebrate the teaching profession worldwide and to honor our teachers, the gifted souls who work tirelessly every day to make sure the future of generation upon generations is preserved. On October 5th, 1994, UNESCO proclaimed the 5th of October would be marked as a World Teachers' Day to celebrate and honor contributions teachers make in our lives. This is a day when we come together to recognize and appreciate the invaluable contributions of teachers to our society. Today, we recognize the growth and renew the teachers bring to our world by providing knowledge, guidance, and stable foundation for our children's future. We recognize Kenyan teachers' dedication, passion, and commitment in shaping the future of the learners. Throughout history, teachers have made impeccable contributions in shaping the destiny of humanity. They are the light of the world, the beacon in the dark, and the hope that gives communities the world over strength to survive. As Mustafa Kemal said, a good teacher is like a candle. It consumes itself to light the way for the others. And this was exemplified very well by a teacher, I don't know whether she is here today, from Kanjiando, a lady teacher, who found a student, a pupil, who was almost partially naked. The lady got her lasso and tied the girl and made the dress of that girl. Can we celebrate this teacher and the other teachers who have done a great job? Allow me to say, as commissioners and the secretary led by the CEO, we have gone to 47 counties. And in one of the counties we went, we saw a writing by a teacher on a wall, which read, "When I see my teacher, I see my destiny." Therefore, it implies teachers are the destiny shapers. In this beautiful occasion, I take this single opportunity on behalf of the Teacher Service Commission Board and the Secretariat to convey our heartiest wishes to all the teachers in Kenya and world over. This is indeed an important occasion for the Commission as it provides an opportunity to appreciate and celebrate the contributions of teachers to education and their role in the greater development of learners and the transformation of the society. Happy World Teachers' Day to all Kenyan teachers. Indeed, the theme of this year's World Teachers' Day, the teachers we want for the education, the teachers we need for the education we want, the global imperative to reverse the teacher shortage, captures the aspirations of the Kenya Kwanza government and the Teacher Service Commission. This theme is not just timely, but also critical in terms of strategies to the government will make to put in place to reverse the teacher shortage. To secure education we aspire for, addressing the present teacher shortage is imperative. Our future demands educators who are not just knowledgeable, but also passionate, adaptable, elastic, and diverse in background and perspective. The development of Teacher Service Commission Strategic Plan 2023-2027 was led by the entire spectrum of the TSC, with the support definitely of the management and the teachers. The focus of the current plan is to promote conditions for a motivated, ethical, and globally competitive teacher. And the teacher who was here, Mwalimu Kiari, he eloquently brought it forth. They need to have a teacher who is globally competitive, who has the knowledge, who has all the aspects that are required. The overall goal of this plan is to articulate the strategic direction of the Commission to ensure effective and efficient service delivery. This resonates well with the theme of this year's One Teachers Day. The quality of teaching is the most critical factor impacting on students' outcomes in any school system the world over. Consequently, many countries in the world now have policies that encourage continuous professional development of teachers. And the CEO has said that as a commission, we are there retooling our teachers to ensure they get the best pedagogies that will enable them to deliver the teaching properly in the classes. This policy shift originated in the mid-1980s when the policymakers identified the teachers as a crucial player in students' learning. Indeed, a quote from the UNESCO says, an education system is only as good as its teachers. Most countries across the world have designed elaborate training and regulatory systems to address quality of teaching in schools, where teachers are expected to meet accountability, credibility demands of the society. We require teachers who can foster critical thinking, creativity, and a love for learning, preparing learners for ever-evolving world. And to reverse the teacher shortage, it will be important to invest in professional development and supportive working conditions. Additionally, we should encourage mentorship programs, alternative certification pathways, and advocate for education as a respected and valued profession. By prioritizing this initiative, we can ensure that we have the teachers we need for the education we want, securing a brighter future. As educationists, we have an enormous task of bringing a paradigm shift that will turn around Kenya's education. The responsibility of producing the manpower that will drive this country's agenda for global competitiveness rests on us. To realize this agenda, it is crucial that we change our approaches to curriculum development, course designs, and research approaches. To turn Kenya, and by extension Africa, into key economic and social players, teaching can no longer be business as usual, and therefore we need a paradigm shift. We cannot use the curriculum implementation methods that were there in the last century and hope to get different learning outcomes. The change we want must begin with us, the educators. With the greater emphasis on teacher quality, the dynamics of the profession therefore have to be addressed. TSC recognizes the fact that the teacher is the greatest player in the education system. A teacher's role in the life of learners, and indeed in shaping the destiny of the country, cannot be overemphasized. The person to midwife this creativity in the learners and literally unlock the solutions of the current and the future challenges of this world are the teachers. There is a saying by Aristotle which says, teachers who educate children deserve more honor even more than parents. This is because the teachers ensure good life to the learners. The parent brings forth the child, but the one who transits the child to the real world and gives him the skill to survive and transform the world is the teacher. And therefore, as a commission, we are committed to ensure that we have optimal performance by our teachers. This through the following. 1, strengthening professional accountability. 2, professionalizing the teaching service so that our teachers definitely can be in tandem with the requirements of the fourth industrial revolution as well as the demands of the 21st century. And they have programs that definitely have been put in place, the continuous training on CBC, institutionalization of the teacher induction, mentorship, and coaching, and standardization of code of regulation, the other instruments to our teachers. A vision transformation of service by the Commission continues and will continue to be given a priority by the Commission. As many teachers are aware, for us to be able to be in tandem with the demands that the teachers need, we have done the following. One, we have established many online services. These are Teacher Management Information System, Human Resource Management Information System, online services to teachers, teacher registration and application for advertisements of jobs, and also TP. Allow me to re-emphasize that Article 2.7 of the Constitution gives the Teacher Service Commission constitutional power to do and over the service they are supposed to do, right from the registration to the employment, as well as promotion of teachers and all other functions given by the Commission. And therefore, as faithful servants of this Constitution, we will continue serving the teachers as a commission as in line with the Constitution of Kenya 2010. Teacher Service Commission, therefore, will work with state and non-state actors in addressing areas of mutual interest, such as governance, leadership, civic education, and children's rights. This partnership will ultimately improve the quality of education in the country. It has rightly been put across. The government of Kenya Kwanza has already given us so many teachers that we have brought this year. Let us give a lovely hand to the government for supporting us as a commission and supporting Kenyans in provision of teachers in this country to bridge the gap. The government is also doing quite well. It has provided money to promote our teachers. And from March to October this year, we are going to promote over 50,000 teachers. Can we give our teachers a lovely hand at the government? Because that brings motivation to our teachers. Because we know, unless we have a motivated teacher, we will not be able to deliver as it's expected. In conclusion, I encourage all teachers to work smart in curriculum delivery for the benefit of the Kenyan child. Let me remind you our clarion calling for fairness, transparency, efficiency, and effectiveness in service delivery for quality teaching. I assure teachers of the Commission's support in improving their welfare and commitment to harmonizing working relationship at all times. Once again, I thank all the teachers for the warm reception they have been giving and according the bond and secretariat when we go to the field. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity to wish all the candidates of 2023, there are 3 groups, cohorts, success in the forthcoming exams. And recognition of teachers, allow me to request all of us to stand as we honor our teachers, as we treasure them, as we appreciate them, as we celebrate them, as we acknowledge them in the work they have done. God bless you. God bless the teachers of this country. Long live the teachers of this country. God bless you.
Long live indeed the teachers of this country. Asante sana. Big round of applause to the chairman once again. Asante sana. You may kindly take your seats. He is the one at the forefront, pushing for a motivated, ethical, and globally competitive teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to just sit back and listen keenly to the words, the musical words of Bwana Mwenye Bokoko. Mwenye Bokoko, makofi yake tafadhali. Karibu sana.
Mwakazi kaka, asante maiki kunipatia ili na mimi nipate kupitisha wasia. kulia. Sasa munyamaze mote mupate kunisikia. Dunia twasherekea, oh pongezi sana mwalimu. Jina langu tawambia, oh naitwa Mwinyi Bokoko, malenga kutoka pwani, na mimi nimejani. Hata mimi ni mwalimu na wakilisha wa pwani. Dunia twasherekea, pongezi sana mwalimu. Kwa jina lake karimu leo ninawaimbia, nina msifu mwalimu nampa asilimia. Mwalimu mtu muhimu na mvulia kofia, dunia twasherekea, pongezi sana mwalimu. Mwalimu huyu mwalimu namvisha taji lake, mwalimu huyu mwalimu kongole bidii zake. Mwalimu huyu mwalimu abarikiwe na Mola, leo tunasherekea, kongole sana mwalimu. Shairi langu ni tamu, nyote mwalifurahia, basi acheni ugumu, nipeni japo ni mia. Shairi langu ni tamu, nyote mwalifurahia, basi acheni ugumu, nipeni japo ni mia. Mambo yalivyo kwa sasa, oh mwenzenu niangalie, leo tunasherekea, pongezi sana mwalimu. Na wavulia kofia, oh viongozi TSC, Mama Nancy Masharia, pongezi sana mdosi. Na ndugu yetu Muturi amekaa nasi vyema, leo tunasherekea, oh pongezi sana walimu. Leo na mwaga mpunga, oh wazi wazi natamka, huyu mwalimu kimpinga, oh umchawi bila shaka. Watu wengi kawajenga, abarikiwe mwalimu, leo tunasherekea, pongezi sana mwalimu. Hapa mwisho nimefika, oh sasa ninahisi njaa, tumbo linatetemeka, oh bora niende kukaa, nisije nikaanguka mukanitakicha. Naitwa Mwinyi Bokoko, malenga kutoka pwani.
Salala ustadh mwenyewe, makofi yake tafadhali, tusimame sote tafadhali. Shukran kaka. Salala, mwalimu kutoka kaunti ya Kwale, shule ya msingi ya Antorita, na ni mwalimu miaka 7. Shukran Ustadh Mwinyi Bokoko. Nampongeza mwalimu, nampa asilimia. Kongole sana mwalimu, asante sana. Ladies and gentlemen, very quickly, before we get to the awarding ceremony, we want to give our key partners 2 minutes each. Very quickly, prepare yourselves. I'll call you out, call out your names, and please come. We'll start off with the chairperson of the Kenya Private Schools Association. Karibu sana, 2 minutes please. Karibu sana. Asante sana.
just before the award ceremony.
The Chairman of TSC Commission, the CEO, Madam Nancy Macharia, all commissioners present, and my colleague teachers, all protocols observed, good afternoon. Walimu, good afternoon. My name is Mary Olubai. I am not the chairperson, but I'm here on behalf of the chairperson of our association, Bwana Charles Ochome. Tomorrow we have a meeting, and therefore he sent me to represent him. However, I wear a hat of the Kenya Private Schools Association, Nairobi County Hon Secretary, and at the same time, I hired the TTCs, the Teacher Training Colleges, the Private Teacher Training Colleges subcommittee in the association. And so today, my speech will not be mine. I would have loved to give you my own speech, which would have lasted more than the 2 minutes. But because the chairman, Bwana Charles Ochome, sent me with his own speech, kindly, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to read his speech as I wish our teachers happy World Teachers Day, I being a teacher, having worked in TSC for over 15 years. So this is our chairman's speech. We'd like to thank the Almighty God for this far he has brought us. Today, the 5th October 2023, I join the world to celebrate, recognize the important individuals in our schools and society at large, the teachers. It is important that we would gather here today to celebrate the teachers for the following reasons. One, teachers play a role in shaping the future of our children. It is through the teachers that the flame of knowledge and curiosity is ignited in the hearts of our children. All our current leaders and future leaders' destinies are attached to them, among many other reasons. The chairman of the Kenya Private Schools, as a chairman of the Kenya Private Schools Association, I wish to convey my heartfelt gratitude to our dear teachers for the profound impact they have on our communities and the entire world. I wish to appreciate the work the Teacher Service Commission has done and continues to do to ensure that the teachers are provided with relevant skills in order to achieve quality education. Thank you, Madam Nancy, the CEO, Teacher Service Commission, and your team. We, as the Kenya Private Schools Association, are among the largest beneficiaries of the collaboration that we have with TSC, and so we dare say you are our worthy partners. As KPSA, we remain steadfast in our commitment to our vision, delivering the best possible services and excellence to its members who have a direct connection to the teachers. And therefore, in all our endeavors as owners and administrators of schools, remember to look back and appreciate teachers, especially in a day like today. And so from the Kenya Private Schools Association, we want to say you can count on us to partner in delivering education in the best possible way. Asanteni sana, and congratulations, happy World Teachers Day to all of us. Thank you.
Thank you so much indeed. Very quickly, next, Kenya Primary Schools Head Teachers Association Chairman Bwana Johnson Nzioka. Makofi yake tafadhali, 2 minutes.
Bwana MC, our chief guest is Dr. Jamlek Muturi, our CEO, Dr. Nancy Macharia, the commissioners present, all the other leaders present here, my colleague teachers, good afternoon. I'm really shy of even taking the 2 minutes, Johnson, really making comments after the chief guest. I'm really shy. But allow me just to take 1 minute to say that we as KEPSHA very proud of our employer to have recognized the teachers of this country today, bringing us together, celebrating with us our Teachers' Day. We are really proud of that, our employer. Actually, I feel that this day and today in this hall, every other leader in the education sector would have been here to shout with us, to celebrate with us the teachers of this country. I also want to say, Chief Guest Sir, that KEPSHA will be always in supportive of our Employer Teachers Service Commission when we are organizing such celebrations, because we value our colleagues in the teaching fraternity. I want to lastly request everybody in the house that we make a shout for the teachers of this country and teachers of this world. And I want to say bravo to the teachers of Kenya. Say bravo.
Bravo.
Bravo to the teachers of Kenya.
Bravo.
Bravo to Teachers Service Commission.
Bravo.
Thank you very much.
Well done. Thank you so much indeed. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Kenya Secondary Schools Heads Association Chairman, Bwana Indimuli Kahi. 2 minutes, please. A big round of applause, please.
The Commission Chair, who is our Chief Guest, Commission Secretary, Commissioners, our seniors from the field, the regional directors, county directors, members of the union, my colleague head teachers and principals, colleague teachers, good morning. Oh, good afternoon, thank you. Just like my colleague chairman has said, it becomes very difficult to make any remarks when your seniors have already talked. It can be insubordinative at times. And I wouldn't like to get a show cause later. But having said that, allow me, Mr. Chairman, just to say a few remarks with your permission. We are gathered here to celebrate the World Teachers' Day. And the theme of this day is very timely because of what we are going through in the country at the moment. On behalf of Kenya Secondary School Heads Association, we want to appreciate and celebrate the role the teachers play all the way from the preschool up to the secondary sector and even those in colleges and universities. But as we celebrate them, we have to take cognizance of the fact that we still have challenges and teacher shortages. And it is important as a nation to look at how we can reverse this. While I appreciate that the government is doing all it can to employ and bridge the gap of this shortage, it is important for us to look at what is going on at the junior secondary level. I'm particularly concerned that there have been proposals for the reduction in the number of lessons and subjects and teaching areas so that they can be put together. In our view, we feel that this will narrow the students, and we are conflicting the challenge of teachers and infrastructure with the implementation of the curriculum. It is important, therefore, as a nation, to continue focusing on the aspiration of CBC and what we want to achieve, and particularly at the senior secondary schools. Ladies and gentlemen, we are celebrating the teachers for the achievements they have had. Many of our teachers in Kenya have won international recognition, but they have also won locally, and I want to appreciate the employer for having thought it wise to bring them together and award them. A total of 559 teachers is no mean achievement, and Madam CEO as Kenya Secondary School Heads Association, we appreciate this recognition. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to address you. I have served as a teacher from 1985. By December 31st, I will be exiting service. I want to thank my employer for the support he has given me to serve and promote me to this level, and still encourage those who are beginning that the profession is good, the employer is supportive, and let us support the children of Kenya so that we have a well-educated nation. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.
Thank you so much indeed. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Kenya Association of International Schools Chairperson, Madam Jane. Karibu, karibu, makofi tafadhal. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 2 minutes, please. Followed immediately by Equity Bank. Charity Munyori, General Manager. Be on standby. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everybody. Chairperson, TSC, the CEO, eminent commissioners present, private sector colleagues here, Kesha and Capsha, the unions, good afternoon. I am very glad to be here and to pass on the remarks of the Kenya Association of International Schools, especially at this point in time as you implement even more reforms into the curriculum and as you deal with the delivery of it, because teachers are the ones who must deliver this. I want to echo the remarks made by Bwana Indimuli, who stood here and said that perhaps we should reconsider the thinning of learning areas and say, should you want to reconsider that? We are here as an association, and we would be very willing to partner with you to see how to do that. As international schools, at JSS, we have 22 learning areas, and I will repeat the remarks made here last year. No one has ever died. It is broad-based. Teachers are able to do it. They have done this for years. We think that you're very capable of doing it. Now to the business of the day, please allow me to pass the congratulations of the association to the teachers being recognized today, and to pass our congratulations also to the TSC and to the ministry for the report and for its launching. And even as you look to implement it, we wish you all the very best. And to our colleagues who are leaving, like Mr. Indimuli, we hope to see you in these streets. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to make my remarks.
thank you so much indeed. And now finally to the key partner who made it possible for us to plant trees, especially the Teachers Service Commission. A big round of applause to Equity Bank General Manager Charity Munyori. Karibu sana.
Happy Teachers, Happy World Teachers Day. You're not happy. Are you happy? Yeah, my name is Charity Nkirote Munyori from Equity Bank. Receive a lot of greetings from the MD and also the commercial director who are not able to get here this morning because of other meetings that just happened to come through in their calendars. And I had to prepare to be here this morning. Mumepokea salamu? Yeah, thank you very much. The chief guest, Dr. Jamlek Muturi, the CEO TSC, Dr. Nancy Masharia, members of parliament present, all the invited guests, all protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Yeah, I'm very happy to be here today to celebrate with you this great day to the teachers. I'm a product of a teacher. My parents were not teachers, but it's out of these teachers who took me through this education that I am who I am. And I'm very glad to be here too. And I'm sure you also went through some teachers, and that's why you're here too. So we celebrate all of you, all in service, and also those who are retired, we really appreciate. Mine from Equity Bank is just to tell you that we'll continue to support you as Equity Bank with cheap and affordable loans. As you well know, we are supporting teachers with all the loans from mortgage, development loans, asset finance loans, and any other loan. Kewota, we are together in ensuring that teachers have laptops. We have an MOU with the Kewota, and we are supporting teachers. And when I hear about information technology, I know it is possible to carry a laptop with books, everything updated in it, and we are here to support you. So Equity Bank, together with Kewota, we are working very closely to ensure we support you in transforming this education. Again, we are supporting you in making sure that we have clean energy in schools. How many are aware about this clean energy? How many are aware about this clean energy? Let me see, maybe I'm saying something you don't know. Yeah, I can see some of you know that we are moving from firewood through the support of Equity Bank to ensure you're using clean energy. That is the gas. You can use also the biogas, and this is going to help you save a lot, save the environment. Even as we plant trees, ask yourself why you're continuing to use the firewood. And Equity Bank, together with the Ministry of Education, we're on the front line to ensure that you're able to convert from firewood to gas. And this will ensure your schools are equally clean and you walk the talk in town, because we have to continue protecting our environment. Lastly, we are very grateful when we talk about wings to fly. We know we can't do it without the teacher. We will get the children from the villages, we'll get them from the slums. We are going to sponsor them with shopping, school fees, and everything else that they need. But without the teacher, we can't make it. And as you well know, we've done Wings to Fly and Elimu Scholarship through the World Bank and the Ministry of Education. And today we are happy to say we are parents of over 47,000 countrywide since we started. So we are very happy to celebrate this. And through you, we've been able to pass on the children to the universities. And I can clearly say that in the global universities today, we have over 761 children who are in different universities worldwide, from the slum, from those very needy backgrounds to the international universities. So we are very grateful because of the teachers. And just to say, also to those who are in the TVETs, we are here to continue supporting you. We already have over 3,454 who are under our scholarships. Thank you for using our 192 branches and 42,000 agents in paying school fees and everything else. And lastly, to say, success to all the candidates. And as you well know, we have special interests with the KCPE. All the children who clock 350 marks and above, they qualify for Wings to Fly. This is the message we carry in the month of October to all the candidates. So please help me to pass these messages to the schools. Give them hope that with 350 marks and above, there is an opportunity, both private schools and public schools. And don't forget to talk about Elimu Scholarship, which is with the support of World Bank and Equity Bank and Ministry of Education, 280 marks and above. Please give them hope that we can do it, and we are going to pick the very needy children in those areas. Allow me to just say that we are continuing to plant trees. When we hear about El Nino, we are very ready to continue planting trees and kindly get to the 192 branches, the one that is nearest to you, and encourage them to give you more trees to continue planting trees in our schools and in the school farms. Asanteni sana. We have some bags to appreciate the chairman and also the CEO. Kindly come and receive this bag.
Asante sana. Thank you so much, Equity Bank. Many thanks, appreciating the Teacher Service Commission. Makofi tafadhali, thank you so much. Asante sana, Equity Bank. Asante sana, many thanks, many thanks. Up next, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, all right, so there we go. There we go. It's good to be clear. Asante sana, Equity Bank, for your support in the tree planting activity. Asante sana. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Mwalimu Sako. Bwana Joel, tafadhali, dakika mbili, tafadhali. Thank you so much indeed. Karibu sana. Asante. Big round of applause to Mwalimu Sako now. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bwana MC. On behalf of Mwalimu, I want to appreciate the invited guests for this occasion. To the chairman, the chairman, Teacher Service Commission, the secretary, Teacher Service Commission, the senior directors of Teacher Service Commission, all the education stakeholders, my fellow colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good afternoon once more. As on behalf of Mwalimu National Sako, my name is Joel Gashari, the chairman of Mwalimu National, and we want to celebrate with the teachers on this occasion on the 5th of October, and say that we congratulate the achievement of all teachers on this occasion as they celebrate their World Teachers Day. In commemorating on this occasion, we want to note that teachers have played a critical segment in Mwalimu National Sako. Since 1974, the Sako was established by 11 secretariat staff who did open the bond to secondary school teachers within Nairobi and all over the country. Since then, 1974, we have been able currently to have a membership of 127,000. And out of the 127,000, over 85% of our members are teachers. So they have been able to make Mwalimu who they are. As at August 2023, we have deposits from these teachers amounting to 48 billion. They have been able to take loans to a tune of 44 billion, creating an asset-based Sako within East and Africa, 64 billion. So as an institution, we want to say that we really appreciate that we are partnering with the teachers as well as the Teacher Service Commission. The guests who have been here have really emphasized on the area of global village as well as the digitization. And we want to also say that as Mwalimu for the last 2 years, we have embraced technology, and currently we are giving services to our members, those who want to access their finances through the FOSA, those who want to access loan facilities through application, the welfare facilities, as well as mortgage, using the two mobile platforms, that is the Mwalimu Hela, together with the Mwalimu Smart, our members can be able to access their services. So from our members who are all over the country, we do ask that we continue patronizing our services through this platform. On this day, we want to say that we join all the other stakeholders to recognize the importance of teachers across the globe. While on this day, we show the teacher appreciation and it's also a time to consider the bigger issues. Otherwise, I want to conclude by saying that teachers are the epitome of strength and patience, because they never give up on their students and always working on them for the betterment of their lives. We have and outside there.
Mm-hmm.
Those who have come outside Nairobi and they want to institution, just visit us outside the tent.
Thank you so much.
To provide that service to you.
Asante.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The TSC for this invitation and this partnership.
Thank you so much.
Asante sana.
A big round of applause to all the partners, all the sponsors. Many thanks. Asanteni sana. And very quickly, we also want to appreciate Minet and Madi Kofi out of Adali. In the meantime, as we prepare for the awards ceremony, we also have a very powerful team here, the TSC Choir. The TSC Choir. Njoo tafadhali. Makofi yao tafadhali wanapokuja. Karibuni, karibuni.
Historia ya elimu yetu Kenya imejengwa kwenye misingi bora, na wajenzi wa hiyo misingi wako hapa, ni walimu. Walimu, mtabaki nguzo yetu daima. Wimbo wenu tunawaletea. Karibu.
Historia ya elimu yetu Kenya imejengwa kwenye misingi bora, na walimu wanaojitolea kuimarisha elimu yetu Kenya. Wimbo huu ni zawadi kwa walimu kote Kenya, kote duniani, kwa huduma mnayoitoa kwetu kuimarisha elimu yetu Kenya. Tukiangaza Kenya, tukiangaza nyuma tulikotoka Kenya, tukiangaza leo tuliko sasa Kenya, tukiangaza mbele tunakoenda Kenya. Walimu wote mmekuwa welekezi, walimu wote mtabaki welekezi. Tukiangaza nyuma tulikotoka Kenya, tukiangaza leo tuliko sasa Kenya, tukiangaza mbele tunakoenda Kenya. Walimu wote mmekuwa welekezi, walimu wote mtabaki welekezi.
Wow.
walimu wote, nyinyi ni msingi wa elimu bora nchini Kenya, msingi wa jamii yetu Kenya, wakombozi wa taifa letu Kenya. Tunawahimiza kuwa wabunifu kwa kutumia maarifa ya ufundishaji ya ulimwengu katika elimu yetu, kupunguza uhaba wa walimu. Tukiangaza Kenya, tukiangaza nyuma tulikotoka, tukiangaza mbele tuliko sasa, tukiangaza mbele tunakoenda. Walimu wote mmekuwa welekezi, walimu wote mtabaki welekezi. Tukiangaza nyuma tulikotoka, tukiangaza leo tuliko sasa, tukiangaza mbele tunakoenda. Walimu wote mmekuwa welekezi, walimu wote mtabaki welekezi. Walimu tunaohitaji kwa elimu tunayotaka, walimu tunaohitaji kwa elimu tunayotaka, walimu tunaohitaji kwa elimu tunayotaka, tunawatambua walimu wote Kenya, waheshimu. Enyi ndio daima nguzo yetu, matendo yetu.
Asante sana. The TSC band. Tusimame wote tafadhali. Asante. Oh, thank you so much. Asante sana.
Walimu wa kimataifa wana weledi wa kufundisha, walimu wanaotumia teknolojia mpya, walimu wanaopenda maendeleo ya kudumu. Tunawatambua, tunawaheshimu, ninyi ndio daima nguzo yetu, matendo yenu hema huye yatufaidi. Walimu wote Kenya sote tunawaenzi, walimu wote Kenya tunawaenzi, ninyi ndio daima nguzo yetu, matendo yenu hema huye yatufaidi. Walimu wote Kenya sote tunawaenzi.
Thank you so much. TSC kwa makofi yao tafadhali. Makofi yao tafadhali. Thank you. TSC kwa tunasema asante.
Kayamba tawaenzi walimu.
Tawaenzi walimu.
Mtabaki nguzo yetu.
Makofi tafadhali TSC Choir. Thank you so much. As we mentioned earlier on, we are live, so we have a couple of minutes to go, and we want to celebrate all these teachers today. So we will have the following to help us give the first awards, first category. The first category is Top Schools Nationally in KCPE and KCSE. To help us give the awards, please I welcome TSC CEO, TSC Chair, UNESCO Cooperative Bank. Please come forward. Please come forward.
Our teachers, when you read your name, kindly come to the front. And when you shake the hand of the CEO or the chair, and don't go back, just stay behind. So this category, we are awarding or recognizing the top KCPE schools nationally in the year 2022 examinations. The first school is AIC Kaptich in Nandi County, Kanga John Ayabei Jackson Kiprimo, followed by Masimbani Primary School, Kware, Kanga John Moringe. By now you should have been here, those ones, kindly, to Warakishe Kidogo, followed by ASK St. Luke, Kibiridiet, Emery Tanui, Same Sawe, Bishop Muge Memorial, and the Chumba A. Kiprotich. What we are doing here, guest of honor, is that we want all of them to come here so that we have a big group and we just award together. That is for the KCP. For KCSE, top schools nationally is Nyambiria Boys, Onyari Chaus, that is in Nyamira. Kandino Otunga, Kisi, Ombira Albert Otara. Asumbi Girls, Oma Bay, Rinette, Pino. Mangu High School, Kuria John Monywa, Kiambu. Masibo Simon Anthony, Transoia, that is St. Anthony Boys. Top KCSE private schools. Strathmore School, John Modiora, Nairobi. Rockfield Senior School, Tony Eric Kajiando. Nakuru is Moi High School, Kabarak from Nakuru. Elisha Chariot. Top So, Okumu and your friends, kindly bring the award, trophies.
The awards, we have them, ladies and gentlemen. We want to celebrate.
We are going to give one award. We will take a photo of this group. These are the champions nationally. The chair will lead the team. They will take a group photo. These are our national champions. And then the rest will get their trophies at the secretariat table just behind that door after this event. They will get a trophy and a certificate. So all of you kindly be together and you take that photo with the chair.
Makofi tafadhali. Well done. Let's keep the fire burning. Celebrating teachers. This very prestigious way.
Thank you very much, our national champs. You take your seats and then we will go to the next group so that we can be able to cover all of us. Asanteni sana and congratulations.
Asante sana kwa chair and your delegation for facilitating that. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, category 2. Thank you, Bwana Chair, and your delegation, Asanteni sana for facilitating the giving of the gifts. Up next.
The next category is the top schools in the regions. Every region we have picked one school that was top in the KCPE and KCSE.
And to help us present the gifts, let's have the representatives from Kupet, KICD, Mwalimu, Sako, and MUT. Now, please come forward to help us give the awards. Tafadhali.
Central Region, Kidunguri Township, Paul Karanja Bogwa. Eastern Region, that is in KCPE, PCA Kadigiri Bonding, Meru County, Jocelyn Mugambi. Coast Region, Masimbani Primary School, Kanga John Moringe. Rift Valley Region, Yebei Jackson Kiprimo of AIC Kaptich. Nairobi Region, Utawara Academy, Kingori, Madinya. Northeastern, Cabo Primary School, Mandera County, Asan Andan. Nyansa region is Maseno Girls Boarding Primary School, Oginga Eren Akinyi, and from Western is St. Peter's Boarding Odero Praxidis. Kindly appreciate them and encourage them as they come. Then we'll do to top KCSE every region, and in Central region is Mango High School, John Monua. Coast, Dr. Agri High School, Taita Taveta, Robert Aran Maina, Maima. Eastern Matinyani Secondary School, Joka Nelson M. Nairobi region, the Kenya High School, Wahome, Virginia. Rift Valley region, St. Anthony Boys, Masibo, Simeon. Western Butura Boys, Ouma Daniel. Nyanza, Onyari Charles, Nyambaria High School. Northeastern Deltu Girls. Deltu Girls are Garissa, Mohamed Hassan.
Asante sana. Makofi yao tafadhali. Let's have the gift, please, the award. Thank you so much. We'll hold it at the middle and kindly request that we flat the middle so that we take that. Twende karibu, hapo katikati. Naam. Naam, makofi yao tafadhali. Asante, well done. Asante sana.
Commission Chair, the committee also considered the most consistent schools in excellent performance over the years.
Thank you so much.
And this is also considered both nationally and in every region. So we'll start with the most consistent schools in the performance of KCPE nationally. And the first school is Utafiti Primary School in Eastern Province, Nzioka Stephen. Followed by St. Peter's Mumias in Kakamega of Western, Tenwek Boarding, Kulgat Chaus, that is from Bomet, Nandi Hills, Jerotich, Jetrude, St. Matthew's, Septonok in Nandi, Magut, Isaac, Kapruto. Those are the 5 most consistent KCP schools we have in the country. We also go to the most consistent in KCSE. KCSE, Rift Valley, we have Kapsabet, Boys High School, Mayo Kipchumba, followed by Mango High School, Kiambu, John Kuria, followed by the Kenya High School, Wahome, Virginia, followed by Alliance High School, Kiambu, Kamau David Chomba, and Bridget Kiminini Transoya, Makanu in Violeta.
Well done. And to help us give the awards, Minette, Equity, Kesha, Semester, representatives, please come forward so that we can take that memorable photo together. If you're here, the representatives, Joe hapa karibu, asante sana. Let's have the gift at the very middle. Please flood the gift so that we take it and say, yes, we need more teachers. Makofi yao tafadhali, asante sana, well done.
From every region, we also have the most consistent schools in both KCPE and KCSE.
Well done. Thank you so much. Asante sana, asante sana. Thank you. Makofi yao tafadhali wanapoketi.
From Coast Province, Coast Region, we have Masimbani in Kware. That's the most consistent in KCPE. From Central Province, we have Githunguri Township. From Eastern Region, Utafiti Primary School. From Nairobi is Utawara. From Rift Valley is Tenwek Boarding. From Western is St. Peter's Mumias. From Nyanza, Maseno Girls Boarding. Northeastern Kuno Primary School, Mandera County. Most consistent in each region in KCSE, Kavuda David from Coast, that is Kenyatta Mwatate. From Central Region, John Munywa Mango High School. Eastern Region, Kitui High School, Bernard Mutua. Western Region, Friends High School, Kamusinga. From Rift Valley, Kapsabet Boys High School. From Nyanza, Asumbi Girls High School. And from Northeastern, Abakore Mixed, Wajir County.
Excellent. To help us give the awards, Imarisha Sako, if you're here, Pioneer, Kepsha, National Bank, please come forward. A big round of applause, and I hope you can see some faces coming in once, twice, so that tells us something. Makofi out of that. Wait, aha. Let's flood the middle so that we take that remarkable photo. Makofi out of that. Makofi out of that. Makofi out of that. Thank you so much indeed.
The next category is special needs education. We considered special needs education both in the top schools and the most consistent. We'll read all of them together.
Thank you.
So the top SNE primary school is Garissa for the deaf, Abdi Omar, followed by St. Oda Aruol for visually impaired in Siaya, followed by Darat School for the physically challenged in Nandi. Those are the schools that have done us proud in as far as KCPE is concerned nationally. At KCSE, we have Wajir Special School for the deaf from Wajir County, St. Bridges, Akoret, Teso South, and SAI School for the blind in Kiambu, that is Tika. The most consistent SNE primary school is SA Vika School for the blind, followed by this Special School in Kakamega, followed by Wajir Primary School for the deaf, Wajir County. And finally, in this category, the most consistent SNE secondary school. From Northeastern, we have Wajir Special School for hearing impaired, coming first, followed by Nico Ausa Special School for VI in Siaya, and finally, Garissa School for the deaf from Garissa County.
Well, thank you so much. To help us give the awards, let's have Madison, there's Kemi, Natcom, Kusnet, Kewata. If you're here, representatives, please come forward so that we can take this memorable photo together. Karibu sana. And let's flood the awards. Asante sana. Makofi tafadhali, makofi tafadhali. Well done. Next category, Kenya Music Festivals.
Kenya Music Festival, we have sampled a few schools. We have a list of more than 200 winners in various classes of music, but we have just picked a few. The others, their present will be sent to them. They will be taken by the various regional directors. So we have sampled this for music category. John Morumba from Marakaru ASK Primary School, class 841H, number 1 nationally. Kindly come down quickly. Frederick Wafura, St. Angela's Special School in Kakamega, class 851HJ. Shira Machengo, Senende Boys, Vihiga in Western, class 314. Sister Judith Kavagesi, St. Lucy's School for the Blind in Meru. Alex Arake, Akabarichia Secondary School in Masabet, class 375. Peter Musioki, Mwingi Primary School in Kitui, class 237. Magak Omond, Darago Girls, class 10-12J.
Asante sana.
We have Rindia Kamanja from Muranga High School, Magdalene Mutinda from Temple Road Primary School, Rusaka Rukwaro from Kauguini Secondary School in Kiambu, Felix Wanje, Jimbegede Primary School, Judith Kwamboka, Mombasa Special School, Barasa Asana, Kaya Tiwi Secondary School in Kware, Mire Kiwinda, Wikituku Primary School, Magda Obuyu, Nyaburi Primary School, Togo Daniel, Peter Komuyai, Priska Orori, Nancy Maritim, David Mwangi, George Sadera, Charles Chesek, Akorom, David Masse, Chepkemoi, Stephen Kogoi, Stera, Bete Mwangi, Abdurai Ibrahim, Asha Abdi, and Eugene Ouma. These are various classes won in music at position 1.
Excellent. Gulf Bank, Kise, EdSource, KPSA, please come forward, representatives, so we can take that remarkable photo. Where is it? Let's take it to the middle there. Let's take it to the middle. And please, let's flood the middle, please. Okay, let's go. Thank you so much. Okay. There we go. Makofi tafadhali. Kenya Music Festivals. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Kenya Drama Festival.
Kenya Drama and Music and Film. Drama and Film Festival. We have this as our winners. In the pre-category, Crispus Nyakuri, Toiri Kisia, Drama Verse, Noro Barreto, Drama Narrative, Dennis Moteto, Eugen Itusa, Rose Rukwaro, Janet Onyando Otieno, Shira Muonja, Annington Ochieng, Jaram Ojuang, Beatrice Monari, Amikombo Achieng, Rosemary Okia, Kevin Muhe, Francis Mugo, Pascal Musoni, Charity Nyambura, Maltinda Cherono, Elizabeth Ngare, Frederick Wafura, Pamela Awino Aningu, and Diana Nakib. These are people who won in different categories from film, narrative, praise, Sorovas at position 1.
Asante sana. Please come forward. And to help us give the awards, Riara University Solution Sacco. Please come forward.
Please come forward. Riara University Solution Sacco. K-A-I. Come forward, please. Let's get the Asante sana. Let's flood the middle, please. We can come closer here this way. KICD. Karibu sana. Makofi out tafadhali. Thank you so much. Keep it up. Well done. Inspiring the next generation. Next category, games and sports.
Chairman, for games and sports, we have picked the winners at national level. This is where also we had our teams going to East Africa for the Fiesta competitions, and we brought many awards. And some of the teams also qualified for African champions, and in this room, we have African champions in this category. In this area, we award the coaches of those particular sports. So basketball boys, we have Reza Hill Academy, Anthony Keremi. Basketball girls, Awanda Shikanga of Butere girls. Adibo boys, Emmanuel Wabure. Soccer boys, this is at national level. Daniel Orenge. Volleyball boys, nationals is Rumiditu Mixed, Francis Nzioki. Netball, Clifton Wimbi Omondi of Oyugi Ogango girls. I cannot see those people. Kindly hurry up. From Nyamira Girls, we have Oking Girls, both at national and the East African champions. We put all of them together. Our champions in this category, Igai Stephen. Athletics, composite, the coaches in athletics, we have Nyamweru Girls, we get Simon Mwaniki. Athletics comp again, composite, we get Jackson Mary of Kipsigaki High School. Volleyball boys, we have Stephen Satiti Namwera. We have Jansin Muntwega Kigwari of Quad-dancing girls, both as East African champions and African champions in the volleyball girls. They represented East Africa in Morocco and they became #1. They are waiting to get to the world champions.
Wow.
Give it up for them.
Well done.
Rugby, we have Koyonso boys. Hockey, we have Musingu. Hockey girls, St. Joseph's Kitare, that is Joseph Lusaka Kamara, Rivodo Frederick, Iganda Manyara, John Kamara, Abdara, Rukman, Kevin Rugara, Wawire Moses, Erima, Chandra Kinyongesa, Gordon Ogudi, Otura Clement. Chair, the award for the African Championship was graciously donated by Manson Insurance, and I don't know if they have left, but they are specifically requested that they present that particular award.
Excellent. And so we have Madison, Commissioner Oyucho, Commissioner Leila, Commissioner Adano. Please come forward. Come forward and help us give the award. Please come forward, Commissioner. Madison, you're here. Excellent. Thank you so much. Asante sana. Makofi out of Adali. Thank you so much indeed for your work. Asante sana. Games and sports category. Up next, ladies and gentlemen.
In the primary section, we have basically it is athletics. And we have Bernard Onyago from Asa Johnson Primary School. We have Vincent Omurwa from Kisidimbi, John Remburu from Mukuyu Primary School, Ronato Kibet from Kiswawa Primary School in Transoia, Jimmy Kwemoi from Cheptol Primary School, Paul Kiprono Sang, Chereni Primary School. That is primary athletics. And at this juncture, Chair, the team also recognized the executive team, the ones who are prepared these teams for those competitions. And from the Kenya Primary School Sports Association, we will take Ben Achieng, who is the chair, Mamai Etiang from Rukuma Primary School, secretary, and Margaret Ngare of Taru Primary School in Samburu. And at the Kenya Secondary School Sports Association, chairman is Kipchumba Mayo of Kapsabet Boys High School. Secretary is Divin Gugi of Jogo Road Primary School. Karaoke Gikonyo is the treasurer of Keremono Secondary School in Nyeri. Together with that category, we want also to recognize our special education teachers who have coached our runners in despite of their challenges. And for hearing impaired, we have John Kobia Kinoti from Isioro School for the Deaf. Riz Chebet in the physically impaired category, she's a coach. Korara Special School, we get Charles Zigei for visually impaired. Another visually impaired coach is Paul Mudengi, Central Primary School, Kitui in Eastern. Then mentally challenged children, we have Jane Karimi of MZK Eridiro Special School. In autism category, we have Joseph Tuwei of Sosion Primary School, was in Ingishu. And finally, mentally challenged Monica Wamboi from Gatimo Special School.
Can I call Commissioner Anseta, please come forward. Commissioner Anseta, where are you? Njoo tafadhali, makofi. And Semester mko wapi? Njooni tafadhali, tupige picha kwa pamoja ili tuweze kukumbusha. Asante sana. Karibia. Makofi yao tafadhali. Asante sana. Thank you so much. Thank you.
The next category is the Kenya Science and Engineering Fair. We have our teachers who have prepared our runners to participate, and those who won and the ones who have been selected for this exercise are as follows. Roland Masaria from Viaro Secondary School, Grandis Kerie, Boniface Mwangi, Samuel Nganga, Anthony Bogo, John Onywera, Stephen Obuong, Daniel Nganga, Patrick Emukure, Sophia Mianzi Nzombo, Patrick Mudhomi, Fieso Kero Amend, Simeon Otieno, Rinette Kundu, Joseph Mogongari, Samuel Kinywa, Wilson Busienei, Daniel Juma Motoro,
well done.
And Charles Otieno Odero. Science and Engineering.
Excellent. Makofi tafadhali. Celebrating our teachers. Asante sana mwalimu. Semester, Kesha, Cooperative Bank, please come forward so that we can take this photo together. Semester mkwado. Kesha, Johnny tafadhali. Asante sana. Na Cooperative Bank, ya makofi yao tafadhali.
Encourages Ann Mugo, Chanzo TTC, and Dongo Dogoto teachers, Anna Macharia Kagumo, Beatrice Karioki Kamonja, Catherine Moiga, Abadea, Esther Njeri Moreke Kamonja, Festus Mutuma, Lawrence Igoji, Frederick Onaka Machakos, Anson Munani, St. Mark's Kigari, Karioki Paul Igoji, Tibet Tuomo Kaimosi, Lea Oboko Kagumo, Monica Adiambo, Michael Macharia of Dogoto, Nixon Amendi of Kaimosi, and Onyango Gordon Muranga. Finally, Millicent Matsiguru of Dogoto TTC.
Wow, thank you so much. Makofi out of Fadhali. And I'd kindly call upon Commissioner Oyucho, Commissioner Adano, Vice Chair Leila. Join it, Father. Very middle, then we have the gift, the award. Fantastic. Makofi tafadhali, ladies and gentlemen.
And finally, we have the last category.
Wow, look at that, look at that. I love that, well done. Creativity on the spot. Well done. Whoa, that's it. Well done, well done. That's good.
From this last category is an assortment of various achievements that's done by the teachers that we shall also include some teachers from our international schools. So from international schools, we have Dundan from Nairobi, for his continuity in Kenya Association of International Schools Sports Association. Catherine Kawira Mudhe from International Schools for use of ICT to teach Kiswahili. Shira Mahana International Schools being the convener of Rhino Cup Debate Challenge. In the same category, we'll have John Kamau Ndingiri in the Young Scientist of Kenya category. They have prepared our students who won in that category. Wafura Elias, Young Scientist. Roland Masaria, Young Scientist. Mutinda Judith, Young Scientist. Masho Onyango, Young Scientist. 4K Crabs, Presidential Award went to Michael Nyaga Simon of St. Luke's. Sofa Kasungu, Maseras. Joseph Sirali of Amagoro, new in Transoya. Rachel Mora Omwega, Presidential Award, OGW 2022. Joyce Sempara Mariti, Chair, this is the Rinde that you talked about in your speech. Joyce Sempara Mariti from Narok, Siapei Primary School, for that very compassionate act that she did. Munya Mbondo of Nairobi Primary School. Where is Joyce Mariti? Raise your hand, please. Yes, thank you.
Asante. Well done, well done. Makofi tafadhali. Well done, well done.
Munya Mbondo of Nairobi Primary School for being a champion of tree planting in Nairobi. And finally, we have the Global Climate Champion who was awarded in New Delhi, India. And that is Naomi Nakuminchia Nancy of Bishop Surumeti Girls, Kakamega County.
Makofi tafadhali. And this is where we call the Commission Chair, Karibu Sana, Asante Sana. And Commission Secretary and CEO, Karibu Sana. Karibu Sana, as we give this award. Karibu Sana. Well done. Thank you so much. Aha. So at the very middle we'll have the award. Wow, let's lift it up. Let's lift it up. A big round of applause. The others can point to it. Just point the award. Well done. Well done. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chair and CEO. That will close the session for the teachers' recognition and awards.
Wow. Makofi tafadhali. Leadership.
At this juncture, with your dungeon, sir, we would like to very briefly recognize the sponsors, those who have helped.
Asanteni sana. Chanda chema. Leo tushukuru. Tunamalizia.
The award stewards, Mr. Okumu, where are the awards for the sponsors? We want to very briefly appreciate with a small token.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have a cake that will be closing. Then immediately after that, we have lunch for everyone. So, just in a moment. Thank you so much.
I think in the interest of time, I'll just read the names. Kindly, you will come here, and after this, you will get your award, you will get your trophy. We have a small trophy for all our sponsors. KNUT, Yeon Minet, Semastia, Mwalimu National, Diara University, KICD, Equity Bank, Gov Bank, Kemi, Pioneer Insurance, Natcom, Kupet, Imarisha, Kusnet, National Bank of Kenya, Kise, Madison Insurance, Kewota, Kepsha, and Kesha. If their representative can just stand kindly. The representatives of those institutions, we have your trophies here, but in the interest of time, we'll request that after we close this meeting, you would kindly be able to get your award. Kindly put your hands together for that team. Asanteni sana. Finally, in the award segment, we have an award for the chair of the World Teachers Committee. There is a small gift for him, which will request Mr. Momin kindly to receive his gift. Okumu
The organizing committee, where are you? The TSC Organizing Committee World Teachers Day. Mko wapi? Njoo tafadhali. Njoo. Mko wapi? Njoo. Makofi yao tafadhali. Wamefanya kazi safi kabisa. Na tunataka tumalize na wao. Wamepambana usiku kucha. Mchana. Asanteni. Makofi yao tafadhali. Na pia wametuandalia mambo makubwa baadaye.
Okay, this was the organizing committee for whom we are very proud. I would request kindly to have our commissioners, the chairman, come, let's take a photo as we appreciate them.
Let's appreciate them. Asante sana. All the commissioners, thank you so much. Commission Chair, asante sana, karibu sana. Celebrating the committee, the organizing committee. Asante sana. All right, makofi yao tafadhali. Ladies and gentlemen, we're closing. And the administration band is ready. Let me close the way we started in a powerful way. It's a prayer. Asante sana. Oh, well done. Asante sana. Na naambiwa ya kwamba jana hawakuweza hata kulala. Yaani wamejitolea kabisa mhanga kuwa hapa. Haya, asanteni. Sasa tukimalizia, kuna wawili ambao lazima pia tuwapongeze tafadhali. Hebu tumpongeze. Once again, please come to the front. The TSC CEO, makofi yake tafadhali. We have a gift for you, for your leadership. Asante sana. Thank you so much. Karibu sana. And, wow, the chief guest as well. The chief guest, njoo tafadhali. Tunawaenzi. Tunasema asanteni sana kwa kutuleta pamoja. Na Mwenyezi Mungu aendelee kuwajalia neema kubwa. Na keki pale pia imetayarishwa. Aha, zawadi iko wapi? Moja kwa moja yaonekana mwenyekiti atampa. Basi, haya. Tuende makofi yao tafadhali. Makofi tafadhali. Wajua lazima tupongezane, ndio. Asante sana. Na pia watatusaidia moja kwa moja kukata keki ili tukimalizia tunasema basi tulikuwa hapa sote tukaona makubwa na matamu. Na Mwinyi wanapokata keki, hebu tuangushie laini moja. Laini moja. Njoo, najua wewe ngwiji kabisa. Najua nimekuweka tu mbio lakini hebu tafuta maneno pale.
Basi, uko tayari? Microphone. Go. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. The chair and the commissioners and the CEO and invited guests, good afternoon. Yeah, there's no celebration without a cake, and so we are here so that we can celebrate this.
Let me interrupt you a bit.
Cake.
The commission, the board, please come forward. Please come forward as well. Makofi to the commissioners as they come. Apologies for the interruption there. Asante sana, karibuni. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. We've been joined by the commissioners. I want to say that Acts 2:44 says, and all believers met together constantly and shared everything they had. So we are here this afternoon as teachers, and we want to thank the commissioners and our CEO for preparing this beautiful cake that they are going to cut. And before we cut, anytime you have food, we need to bless it. So allow us to just bless the cake before us. Lord, we want to thank you for provision for this great day that we have had. As we share this cake according to Acts 2:44, we pray that you may bless it in Jesus' name. Amen. We are going to ask the chairman and the CEO to hold the knife. This.
Quick request for the unions to also join.
Okay.
Coop it.
All right. Okay. So we are going to cut 5 times. 5 times. And as we do it, we are sharing. Cutting is sharing. We are saying that this is a TSC. This day is a brand new day, a cutting edge of a day. First cut. A clap for them.
Brand new day, a cutting edge of a day.
Yes, we are trimming it because we are trimming all those things that beset us. We are making the second cut of trimming to size. Yes. We are also cutting to the chase. Cutting to the chase is cutting directly. As teachers, we cut to the chase. We cut our students as we take care of them. We cut them to the chase. We also use cutting-edge technology. This has been mentioned here by our chair and CEO. We cut to the chase. That's exactly what we are doing. We also, as in our institutions, we want to thank our teachers and our principals because they always put a cutout in their institutions. Not everybody can drive. And also, our chairman is putting a cutout to this commission so that not everybody will drive this commission. So, chairman, thank you. Yes. And the CEO is giving the chair. Yes, yes, thank you. And then the chair will serve the commissioners and the CEO. A clap for them as they put a cutout so that not everybody will keep riding the commission right, left, and center. Thank you very much. The chair will also give the other commissioners. Just give one.
Wow.
Thank you. A clap for them. And as he does this, he's saying, when you are right and sharp, then no storm will cut you.
Wow.
This is what we are saying today. When we are right as teachers and sharp. No stop, no lightening will cut us. Yes. And we want to declare tunasherekea ushindi wa Bwana. Tunasherekea ushindi wa Bwana. Jina la Yesu ni ngome imara. Tunasherekea ushindi wa Yesu. Jina la Yesu ni ngome imara.
KNUT, njoo tafadhali.
KNUT, Kupet, come for your piece from the chair. Come for your piece. Yes. And also our partners, the sponsors. We have our cooperative bank, Equity Bank. Please come for just come forward kindly so that you can be given by our commissioners.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Kepsha,
Asante.
please.
Asante sana. Thank you. Mwinyi sasa jitayarishe kutumalizia kwa maneno yako yatakayomtoa nyoka pangoni. Njoo tuzungumzie tafadhali.
Water, also water. Please come.
Haya. Mwinyi, tumsikilize Mwinyi tafadhali.
Our CEO UNESCO also, please come.
Naomba mutusikie wenzenu tunateseka. Keki musitumalizie matea na tudondoka. Naomba nami nilishwe mwenzenu nifurahike. Twaelekea kilele cha shughuli yetu hii. Jamani keki jamani, mbona huku haifiki? Ninalishwa na mdosi leo raha tararira. Imekolea sukari mfano kama halua.
We want to ask the ushers to kindly give the small pieces to the rest of our participants so that we can move quickly. They are also salivating kindly.
Kabisa.
Let us serve the ushers.
Makofi kwa Bwana Mwinyi, anajitayarisha kurudi Kwale. Tunamwombea safari njema. Makofi yake tafadhali. Asante sana. Asante sana mwalimu. Ladies and gentlemen, we are closing. Quick announcements. Police band, please be ready on standby.
We can have directors, regional directors, and a few of our directors, county directors, please, to be served by the CEO. Please come quickly to be served here. Regional directors. We can have some county directors, maybe the officials, please come quickly so that our CEO can serve you and the chair. Yes. Yeah. Oh, madam, they're here.
Asante.
Please,
At kindly request, we settle down as we close.
The two special
Tumeona mkono wake Bwana. Mengi mazuri tumeyaona.
Thank you, DJ. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, just settle down, settle down.
Now, finally, we want to ask our CEO to kindly give, all right. Madam CEO, kindly, we want to ask you to give this one to the chair. With the commissioners.
Thank
yes.
you. Asante sana. We're about to close now.
And the commissioners, please come so that you receive this one cake, which you'll be given.
Wow.
The big cake.
Yes. Together
With the big
the commissioners. Okay. Yeah. A clap for them as they receive.
Makofi out of Fadali, the commissioners, well done. Asante sana.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. A clap for them. All right. And then the chair will give. Then we ought to ask the chairman to give this to the. The cooperative bank.
Cooperative Bank.
Cooperative bank.
Are you here? Thank you so much. Karibu sana. Cooperative Bank. A cake for you.
The chair of the cooperative bank.
That's
One
all
of
right.
our title sponsors. Yes.
Asante. Makofi out of Fadali, Cooperative Bank title sponsor.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. Thank you very much. My name is Jane Jage, the Regional Director, Nyanza, and I'm grateful to have
Asante.
been part of this program. God bless you.
Thank you, Madam Jane. Makofi yake tafadhali, Madam Jane. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you will need to listen to this. Tell the person seated next to you, shh. Tell the person seated next to you, shh. Please take note of these announcements. 3 of them. Number 1. Please visit the KUPET and KNUT tents. This is for teachers, for your fare reimbursement. KUPET, KNUT tents. Done with the first assignment. Announcement. Number 2. Turn to the person seated next to you and tell them, plant 1 tree. That's the second announcement. Plant 1 tree today. Asante sana. Final announcement. I know my words will not be sweeter than the food that has been prepared for you. VIP will move to the 5th floor for lunch, and lunch is served for everyone. Margaret Kobia will direct us on that. So ladies and gentlemen, we are ready. Every one of us will get a tree to plant here. There is a tree for every one of us. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd kindly request we be upstanding for the Kenya National Anthem and the East African Anthem as we close. Administration, police, band, take it away. Wow. Hey. Asanteni sana. Karibuni